Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy freaking cannolis. Energetic forecast for this weekend. And it is brought to you by Archangel Metatron, Archangel Charity, and Archangel Zadkiel. So let's just dive into this, okay? We are going to pull cards. But what these three angels want you to know that starting today into this weekend, this energy is about profound karmic clearing. This is about rapid personal transformation and stabilizing your highest frequency and your highest timeline. Let's start with Archangel Metatron, because the way Archangel Metatron presented himself today is that he is going to be the GPS. He is going to be the one who is going to help you navigate and organize through any cosmic and karmic situations, learning opportunities, helping you with the Akashic records, and helping you to dismantle any residue of generational blocks and rewrite your story. Yes, beautiful soul, you are rewriting your story again. It is because of the rapid healing, the rapid alchemization that you are doing, okay? And what I'm being shown right now is whether it's meditation or dream state, the visions are going to be very clear, because what you are doing in meditation, what you are doing in dream state, Archangel Metatron is saying, is that you're going back into your Akashic records and you're redoing a few things because you are embodied in that solar plexus. You are embodied in your worth and your value. You have undeniable faith and trust in who you are and what you're creating. And what I hear is, yep, even through the storms, you're understanding that the storms are there to show you what you're truly capable of creating, okay? Now let's dive into Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel is that beautiful violet flame, and Archangel Zadkiel is working directly alongside Metatron to process, is going to be helping you to process the intense emotional shifts that were brought on by the eclipse. And beautiful souls, I am on this journey with you. I had a very big breakthrough in my own dream state this morning. So know that Archangel Zadkiel is going to be, all three angels are going to be working with each other. But as you navigate through the different cosmic and karmic learning opportunities, as you rewrite the stories of your Akashic records, Zadkiel is going to be there alongside to help you process this, because at moments it's going to feel very intense. Now we have Archangel Chariot, this is all about heart integration, baby. And I just realized I'm wearing green. I love how they guide me to wear certain colors, okay? Now, Archangel Charity, I always want to call her Chariot. Archangel Charity is literally the counterpart to Archangel Shamiel, which is about manifestations, right? But what Archangel Charity is doing is she is acting as a bridge. And you guys, the reason why I know these angels are delivering the message, because they told me to pull the cards, and that's what I did. So on the ends, we have Metatron and Zadkiel. And then we have Charity. So she is going to be the bridge between Metatron's cosmic and karmic structures. And she's also that bridge with Zadkiel's emotional healing through the frequency of unconditional love, really dissolving that negative ego. Okay, so that is the channeled message today. So know that as starting today and as you navigate through this weekend, these are the three angels, the three primary, the ones that are leading us through this energy, through the different frequencies that we're going to be experiencing, okay? Because when I look at Chariot, this is really about the throat chakra. The way that you call in your manifestations starts with the way that you speak of yourself, to yourself, and for yourself, okay? So I'm going to go to, first I want to go to my Psychic Tarot Oracle. and ask to please show us more what it is we need to know with this energy this weekend. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you to the collective. This is about not suffering in silence anymore. Spirit is saying the reason why ego is so loud right now, and part of the reason why it's being loud is like, it's not, ego's getting loud because you are on the brink of something massive. See how she's sitting up on the cliff, the hill, the mountain? That's where you're at. Negative ego is losing control. And so negative ego that is making you feel uneasy, feeling like really questioning what you're creating, what you're building, what you're manifesting. It's because it knows that you're on the brink of something grand. And look at this blue. So this is about your throat chakra. What I just heard now is that Archangel Metatron, the GPS for this weekend, is going to help you navigate, especially through the Akashic records, what you're now, like what you're going to call in, what you are completely surrendering to the embodiment of, okay? This is about any residue of generational blocks, traumas, limiting beliefs, that held back your voice. And Spirit is saying that's what this weekend is going to be about. Look at, we've got number 9. Spirit is saying you're leaving the old behind. You are the suffering in silence. This energy is to completely dissolve it. This is about completely dismantling. And that's where Archangel Zadkiel comes in, right? And this is about like really helping to process the intense emotional shifts, allowing you to see with clarity of the duality and the polarity of whatever this suffering is, suffering in silence. Spirit is saying that that is coming to an end, okay? So I want to ask them, through this letting go of the suffering in silence, what else is coming in for us as we rewrite rewrite the Akashic records or stories, okay? Okay, we got one card. Ooh, I just got ringing of my ear. You're removing yourself from bondage. You cannot make this up, okay? It is through Archangel Zadkiel. It is through the karmic release that you are removing any bondage of deep ancestral programming, teachings, and limiting beliefs. Because Spirit is saying for some of you, like the last week, or when was the eclipse was this week, but for some of you, you feel the moon cycles early, is what I just heard. This eclipse really lit up some shit. It really illuminated some limiting beliefs. And it's to break it. Through Metatron, through Zadkiel, through Archangel Charity. This is about completely dismantling any bondage of limiting belief, of suffering and silence, of you. There was a bondage of your voice, is what I just heard. That is being dismantled. And we've got number 86. It's through dismantling this bondage. It's through sitting in the reflection with these 3 archangels that you're dismantling, especially there's a bondage around money, deep money wound. And the way you make your money, beautiful soul, is through your throat chakra. Spirit is saying you're unbinding. You are now becoming unbound from the deep ancestral teachings and programming of your voice, and you're becoming more anchored into it because your voice was always meant to be heard. Your voice was meant to create healing for yourself, for others. You were meant to make money. I just heard you were meant to be a millionaire with your voice. And when I say voice, you guys, what Spirit is showing me, yes, you may do some type of public speaking, you may do some type of teaching, but this can be singing, this can be writing, this can be podcasts. There's many different ways that we use our voice. But Spirit is saying you're breaking this bondage around the throat chakra, okay? So I'm going to go to my sacred symbol. Please show us more of as we release this bondage, what is coming in for us? Okay. Holy freaking magic. Your magic, the way that you're manifesting. Spirit is saying it's through the bondage. It's through the bondage of the old teachings, the limiting beliefs and programming. You're stepping into your magic. You're calling in your magic. You're embodying in your magic. So the way that you're creating, especially the way that you are manifesting, it's through breaking this bondage. It's through you unbinding yourself. That your gifts and abilities, you're as a healer, as an intuitive, as a medium, as a psychic, as a healer, and you're going to be doing this in different ways. For me, this is what I do for a living. I do readings, I do healings, but I'm out there. Some people will do healings and activations. It can be through energy work, but maybe it's through a podcast. Maybe it's through some type of art, whether the art is writing music, singing music, motivational speaker, life coach, something like where you use your voice. Spirit is saying it's through unbinding yourself of suffering in silence and opening up, speaking of your truth, embodying your truth. It's through you calling back the power of your voice that you are awakening. I just heard stardust magic is what I heard, stardust magic. And we have 03. So once again, stepping into another level of self-mastery. Crown chakra, you guys, I'm telling you what, for some of you, your dreams and meditations are going to be very vivid. They probably already have been very vivid, but Spirit is saying this energetic forecast for this weekend, it's going to be stronger. It's going to give you more clarity. You are literally doing massive healing and rewriting your story in dream state and meditation, okay? Which is creating new breakthroughs. It's getting you ready for this higher frequency. Your frequency is raising. Spirit is saying, and I had this conversation with someone, 2 other people this week, is that know that when things become super still, silently chaotic, right? It's because your frequency is recalibrating. And what you're creating and building now must match that frequency. So business could be slow. Whatever this is, Spirit is saying trust. This is a massive, deep replenishment, recalibration. You are not only in a deep energetic and cellular upgrade. What you're creating, what you're building, your manifestations are in that same upgrade. Because it must match your frequency, okay? So Spirit is saying just because it hasn't presented itself yet, it's going to. It's because of the massive shifts that you have created through the alchemizing, through the healings, that your manifestations are coming. But you are in a higher frequency now, and that manifestation is coming in grander, and it must match your frequency. But these 3 angels are going to help you navigate through this energy. Can you please show us more what this magic is going to pull in for the collective, okay? Look at this. You're creating a whole new karmic path. Once again, you're going into dream state and meditation state and rewriting your story. And these angels, especially Zadkiel, is going to help you with that. The Metatron is going to help with the organization, okay, or process. Metatron is going to help you process the organization, okay? These 2 angels are really, but Charity is that bridge. She's going to bridge the 2 together where you are operating from heart center. Unconditional love, faith, and trust in who you are, who you divinely are, creating a deeper connection to yourself, to the universe, divine source, God. All right? So, karmic path, Spirit is saying, you are the light. You are this candle. When I see this pink, this is about clairaudience, the way you're going to start getting downloads. And you're going to, Spirit is saying, the clairaudience, you're not just going to hear these downloads in meditation. You're going to hear these downloads in dream state. So journal, I just heard journal, okay? But you are the light. And then we have number 35. So once again, another level of self-mastery. It's through these changes that you're creating another level of self-mastery. and you're pulling in the right people who support your light, okay? Spirit is saying continue to give gratitude in everything, okay? And do it genuinely. But look at this. We have divinity and psychic. I'm telling you what, beautiful soul, you are being cracked open. Your connection to your higher self, to divine source God, the angelic realm, the universe, it is being cracked open this weekend, okay? Expansion of that crown chakra. The dreams are going to become even more vivid. The way that you're going to get downloads is like that. Spirit just says the aha moments are going to come in real quick, and then you're going to be like, oh shit, that took, like, it's going to come in so quick, you're like, and then you're going to see like how they've been showing you for some time. Spirit saying don't beat yourself up about it, okay? But you will receive some type of aha moment, okay? So now I just want to see what angel number we are working with this weekend. Holy freaking, we've got two. Look at this, 333. And this is the potential. You are the potential. Know that through this 333, through this weekend's energetic forecast, you are stepping into another level. You just keep leveling up. Spirit says you understand you were meant to shine. You are understanding through what you are calling in through the power of your voice. Spirit, it says whatever you just been doing the last few days with that solar plexus, it's really pulling in your truth, and and it's through that you're stepping into complete embodiment of your truth, and no more suffering in the silence. Then we have 1919. Look at this transformation. Spirit is saying it is through what you're releasing, what you are rewriting, that you are creating massive breakthroughs physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and yes, financially. It is, you are leaving the old behind, RIP, old life, and stepping into brand new beginnings. Spirit is saying, don't get it twisted. I love how they've been telling me that. Like, don't get it twisted just because it's chaotically silent. Don't get it twisted because it looks like doors are not opening. It's because your frequency is rising. It's because of the transformation, the shifts that you have created, embodied, that your frequency is so high now, beautiful soul, that the universe must match that, which means more grandness coming in to you, for you, and through you. If you're ready, if you are ready to embrace this energy, to do the work, to embody the complete surrendering to the absolute receiving of the full embodiment of all your manifestations, creations, and love for yourself, hit the heart, hit the like, put Archangel Metatron, Archangel Charity, Archangel Zadkiel, 1919, 333. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.